Hi guys, welcome back to Sunday League to Champions League. My name is Chris, aka Big Will, and today we have an away game in the Conference League against Riga, followed by a home game in the Premier League against Tottenham. In terms of our recent form, since you were with us for the Leeds game, we lost 2-1 to West Ham. It was a hard-fought game. They've got a very, very good side, and we just fell short near the end of the game. We then beat Slovan Bratislava by 5 goals to 0. They did have a man sent off in the second half, and we managed to score a few goals in the last 20 minutes and really just make it a comfortable win. We then faced off against Crystal Palace and won by 3 goals to 1. We were 3-0 up as well, so we looked really good throughout that game, especially in the second half when we really took our advantage and really pushed on to get the win. Unfortunately, last time out, we lost 1-0 against Liverpool. It was a hard-fought game. Liverpool just had that finishing touch. It was about midway through the second half. They got their goal, and unfortunately, we couldn't capitalise on the chances that we created, and therefore we fell to a 1-0 defeat. But so far, 2 wins out of 2 and no goals conceded in Europe. We go away against Riga, and then with that tough home game against Tottenham to come, I'm hoping we can get back to winning ways here, build our confidence, ready for that Tottenham match. It is going to be a tough one against Tottenham. I am hopeful that we can do well against Riga today and continue our really good start in our European campaign. We are currently sat top of the Conference League phase, so we just have to carry on doing what we're doing. And Rijeka, who we do play in this running, they are sat in that top 8 as well at the moment, so that will probably be our toughest game amongst the ones that we've drawn in this competition, and that will be coming in tomorrow's episode, I think. Don't quote me on that. I did some checking before. I'm pretty sure that is tomorrow's episode, but I'll double check it again after. And as we look here for this game against Riga away, we should win it, to be quite honest. We're very capable of it. There's not a lot of players that we can recognise in that side. They are a Latvian side, I believe, as well. So again, quality of football might not be as good as ours. So I just hope that we can press home our advantage and get a good victory under our belts. Early signs suggest that we could do that. A couple of chances have gone our way, and unfortunately nothing as of yet, but Branthwaite has picked up the ball here at centre-back and finds Swiderski. Lucian Toma loses out to Golijanin, and now Daskovic picks it up again. Good block by Dan Rhodes. Good pressure from him as well, but Riga showing the pressure here. Mikkel looking to get in on them here with Babak and Vakulko. Looking over the top for Barnes, it's cleared away. Here's Polidoro. Branthwaite picks it up into Navarro. Polidoro again. Kevin Meikle picks it up. Trying to move down this left-hand side here, Meikle. Needs support. Lucian Toma into Polidoro. Chance for Polidoro, and that is a nice little finish, isn't it? Straight into the bottom corner. Really well worked counter-attacking goal from the side. We have our lead here. 10 minutes gone. And now we just need to press home our advantage to maintain our position at the top of the Conference League here. If we just have a look at the league table, we're sat top as it stands as well. Other teams in and around us aren't winning at the minute. Obviously, that could potentially change. It's only been 20 minutes. Polidoro with a delivery, and at the far post, I think it was Mikkel who had the head of Vapney, managed to clear it off the line. Mikkel very unfortunate not to convert there. Dan Rhodes here with the resulting throw into Falkenberg. Into Navarro now in the centre. Swiderski back to Eisner. Dan Rhodes into Falkenberg again. We're really looking quite solid with our passing play, and even when we lose it, a lot of the time we do win it back in these games at the moment. Eisner and Rhodes exchanging passes. Navarro in that holding midfield role, just filling that hole there at the base of the midfield, and Falkenberg, brilliant interception here from him. Poor strike though, I don't think he hit it particularly well. And it remains 1-0, but again, really positive stuff. We're really pushing against the opposition, trying to get more goals. Obviously, the more goals we score, the better off we'll be in this group stage. We want to finish top of this league phase. The top 8 will automatically qualify for the round of 16, I think. We don't have to go into a playoff round. Might be a round of 32, I'm not entirely sure. It depends how many teams are in the competition. Swiderski with the delivery into the penalty area it goes. Polidoro manages to pick up on the edge into Swiderski again. Lovely delivery, and there is Mikkel, and he should be hitting the target from there. Really, he's gone over the bar. He's had a poor game again, Kevin Mikkel. He's also got a yellow card as well, which isn't what we want to see. Lucian Toma's been playing well as well, I might add. He's had a few assists and a couple of goals in there in recent games. Hopefully he can continue that today. He has already got an assist, of course. For Kolko, back to Ondoa. Smashed forward by the keeper. Dan Rhodes easily picks it up and finds Branthwaite. Now Spedicato. Over the top here for Polidoro. And just wide. That is a really good effort from our boys on that left-hand side. Polidoro should be doing better. And a similar story to the game against Zalgiris. All of these attempts, we've had 14 so far, only 2 of them on target. We need to be doing better in front of goal. And I'm happy with what we're creating, but at the same time, again, we need to be converting chances. And this, unfortunately, let us down against Liverpool. If we'd have converted 1 or 2 chances, we potentially could have drawn the game. So the signs are there that with a little bit more conviction and composure in front of goal, I think we could do very, very well with this side. Polidoro there, just managing to sneak in. The initial strike was from Lucian Toma, I think. Good save from the keeper. Polidoro was there to snap up the opportunity for his second of the game. It's his 5th goal, I think, in the Conference League so far. He bagged a hat-trick in one of the earlier stages. He's certainly playing well in Europe at the moment. So, we're looking at the team here. I mean, fitness-wise, we're not looking too bad, but at 2-0, Mikkel's not having the best of games still. We're going to take him off. Ibrahim Mendes will bring on. Branthwaite's just dropped out with the fitness, so we're going to bring Levesque on for him as well. And I think overall, we can be quite pleased with how well the players are doing in fitness-wise. I don't want to be using all of the first teamers all of the time in this competition. If we can rotate a bit, we will do. Lucian Toma's picked up, well, he's not picked up a knock, but he is struggling a little bit now himself. So again, we'll make the change now. Lucian Toma can come off for Azat Kezgin, who's not seeing a lot of game time, unfortunately for him, but he will get that game time eventually, and he's done well to claim a place back in the squad recently. So we'll see how he gets on in these last 20 minutes or so. So Toma goes off. Let's see how we do. Falkenberg struggling for fitness, but we're into the last 10 minutes now. I'll probably leave him be. Really just give a Bayer that full rest that he needs. Navarro needs a rest really as well, but we need to just keep doing what we're doing. At 2-0, I'm happy with the result, but to only have had 4 shots on target out of 21 isn't good enough. We need to be doing better than that. Swiderski with a delivery toward the far post. Kezgin heads it across. Ibrahim Mendes couldn't get onto it, and Vakolko looks set to clear. Spedicato picks it up into Eisner. Now Dan Rhodes. Azat Kezgin again. Eisner has support ahead of him if he can find it, but plays it back to Levesque. Picks it up, finds Polidoro. Now Swiderski. Right idea. It's fallen for Mendes anyway. I mean, it was very fortuitous. I don't know if Mendes was offside initially when the ball was played. I don't think he was. And in the end, it was a defensive error from Kramens. And Mendes picked it up, smashed it into the back of the net. Good finish. 3-0. Again, comfortable result for us here in the Conference League. And we continue our fantastic European quest at the moment. 3 wins out of 3. As we expected, to be honest. The teams that we drawn against, the hardest one that we've been drawn against is Rijeka, who again we will come up against soon. CSKA are let me see, where are they? So CSKA have dropped down to mid-table at the moment, so I feel that we could do well against them. And then we've also got Linfield, who are down at the bottom as well at the moment. Obviously Zalgiris and Riga we've beaten as well, as we have against Slovan Bratislava, who are sat in 25th. So it's all in our favour, but Rijeka is going to be the team that I think is going to prove a bit of a challenge. They did so against us at Dundee United, and they may do so again here. But next one to focus on is Tottenham at home. I'll just get through these couple of days off camera and then we'll come back for that game. And fingers crossed we can get a positive Premier League result to really push our credentials for mid table. We're currently sat in 12th, so we're looking quite good as things stand. Well, after that European tie against Riga, we've played really well in that game. We've got this tough home game now against Tottenham. As you can see, we're currently sat in 13th place. We do have games in hand on every other team in the league at the moment, though, because of this European setup that we have as it stands. We're two games over most of the clubs at the moment. One ahead of West Ham and Liverpool, but saying that they both play in this game, and I think it's just Manchester United. So I think deductions from that would decipher that our game in hand is against Manchester United. I think we were supposed to play them earlier in the campaign. I'm not entirely sure when that fixture is going to get played at the minute, but I can't imagine it'll be too far long before we have to play them. So we need to get a few points on the board. We currently sat 7 points clear of that drop zone, though. It's been a decent start, to be fair. And in these scenarios, I like to have a bit of a ratio. We've got more points than games that we've played. So at the moment, we are above the ratio. If we can do that overall for the season, we'll stay up. So plenty to focus on. Let's see what we can do here at home against Tottenham. They've got a good squad. They're currently sat in 7th place. We'll see what happens. We've got Mourinho in goal, Branthwaite, Levesque, Milivojevic and Davis at the back, Doyle, Muller and Swiderski in midfield with Polidoro and Abaya out wide and Mikel up front. Again, Mikel remains up front, but Mendes is in a bit better form. I was debating starting Mendes, but it's just not quite clicking just yet. So we'll see how it goes. And I mean, Mendes is on the bench anyway, he may come on. Very strong looking Tottenham side. I mean, they've got an ageing side to a point. Porro and Romero and Hinsapié and Udogi aren't getting any younger. Patrick Vimmer, I think, is a normal player as well, as is Boubacar Kamara and Liam Delap. So they've got players that obviously currently exist. In our squad, we only have a few of those. We've largely got the regen players at the minute. But let's see how we get on. It will be a tough game. Obviously, this Tottenham side start with experience, but I'm not entirely sure how well they'll do against us, but we'll see. And straight away, 2 minutes gone here, and Nasi is in behind on that left-hand side. Davis does well to clear, but Udogi picks it up. Plays it into the penalty area. Liam Delap wins the header. It's gone over the crossbar. And we escape an early setback there. Straight from the word go, I'd probably take a point against Tottenham. Obviously, they are a tough side to play against, but if we can get anything out of the game, it will be a good result. Davis here, a Bayer moving down this right hand side for us. Couldn't get the ball past a doggy, and Polidoro tried to strike it. He's come back to a Bayer in the penalty area, and Swiderski, that is a thunderous strike from Mikhail Swiderski off the underside of the crossbar. 6.5 minutes gone, and we have a lead here. Really, really good finish from Swiderski. Thunderous, thunderous strike. No keeper's going to be saving that. And we have the start that we dreamed of. As you can see from the league table, that does move us up to 12th at the moment. Our goal difference isn't great. I think we sat level just on 0 for goal difference at the moment, actually. So we're quite balanced at the moment. We're not conceding masses of goals, but we're not scoring masses either. So certainly things to look at in the future. Here is Romero and Ribas exchanging passes. Kamara into Nachi. That's a lovely ball, and Juki is in behind, and that is a lovely finish. So it's Jukel with the finish. It's a brilliant, brilliant finish. And Tottenham have the leveller just before the half-hour mark. And Levesque, unfortunately, missing the interception there. And we are back on level terms. Pedro Porro here whips a free kick in just over the crossbar. It was a fair way out. Mourinho is a good quality goalkeeper. So I'd have to say, really, that he would have done well to have beaten Mourinho from there. Udogi into Nachi. Into Udogi again. Now Hinsapi. Under pressure by Mikkel. Romero into Kamara. We sat a little bit deeper than I'd like here. Tommy Doyle and Milivojevic doing well between them to get the claim. Mourinho into Levesque. We've had a few yellow cards here. Both centre-backs and Tommy Doyle are on yellow cards at the moment. That's a nice pass into Davis. Plays it down the line looking for Abaya. Can he get past the fullback? No, he tried to play the pass early and it's been intercepted, but Davis does well to get onto it. Hinsapi, Mikkel picks it up. He needs support. He's gone out wide here. Can he play it into the penalty area? Yes, he can. And there's Polidoro. And it's taken a deflection. And Solanina has been beaten by that deflection, but it doesn't matter from our point of view. Polidoro restores our lead here. And we're looking very, very competitive against what I believe to be quite a good Tottenham side. Half time comes and we sat very well, very even in the way of chances, quite even in the way of possession as well, just slightly in our favour. Hopefully we can continue this in the second half. And I mean, you know, I'm very happy the fact that we're winning the game, but this is the kind of thing that it's not frustrating me at the minute, but this is what we're capable of. This kind of performance. Yes, we've not won the game yet, but even so, it's been a very good first half. And like I say, we're capable of this. It's just a case of converting our chances. Yes, we've had a bit of luck, but we need to really continue just to push on and see where we end up. Nachi into Kamara, Delap into Zhukel. The deflection off Leversky blocked it well, and Mourinho makes the claim. So as we move forward, we're heading toward the hour mark. Fitness-wise, Branthwaite is struggling, as is Sean Davis. So once again, the wing-backs are the first to start showing little signs of struggles. Polidoro is also struggling, as is Abaya and Swiderski. So we're going to have to make some changes here. Now, unfortunately, the players that are on the yellow cards aren't the ones that are struggling. So we may have to take risks with one or two players. Dear. Who do I take off now? I mean, Tommy Doyle's struggling as well, so he's going to have to come off for Francisco Jesus Navarro. We definitely need that strength in midfield, I think. Swiderski's had a good game. Thing is, all of the attacking players have had good games. I don't really want to take any of them off. Even Mikkel's having a good game because he's got the assist. Dear. We need that fitness. We really do. We're going to get Dan Rhodes on for Sean Davis, I think. For now, as risky as it is, even though players are tired, that's all I want to do. We're showing really good signs. Don't want to change too much too soon. And so far, we continue to hold our own. All of what I'd say our front five are struggling. We're dominating the play for the most part, but Nachi here with a corner, plays it in. Great claim from Mourinho. If he can deliver it out to this right-hand side, Abaya is there, and so is number 21, which is Dan Rhodes. Instead, he delivers it straight down the middle, looking for Mikkel, but Van der Bremt picks it up. Mastro Lozano into Kulusevski, moving down this right-hand side. Kulusevski's still there. Liam Delap just over the bar. That is a really big chance, that, for Tottenham. I think now we are going to have to make the changes. We need some more energy in that midfield, I think. Lucian Toma is going to come on for the goal scorer, Swiderski. Oh, dear me. Branthwaite's really struggling. We're going to have to bring him off for Spedicato, I think, get some more pace on that left-hand side. And Falkenberg is going to come on for Abaya, I think. I mean, Mikkel's struggling as well. I think, actually, we'll bring Mendes on for Mikkel. Get that energy on up front, see if he can cause the defence of Tottenham any problems. It does mean, unfortunately, that our wingers are going to have to play the full 90 here. It's going to be a big, big rush for them, big test. Leveske into Muller. Now Navarro. Mendes picks it up. Turn of pace from him. Switches the play to Dan Rhodes on this right-hand side. Lucian Toma plays it through. Dan Rhodes picks it up again. Mendes is there. What a save from Slanina. What an unbelievable piece of goalkeeping that was. Mendes with a great chance there, but that extra bit of pace in the centre, their defence was left behind. And Polidoro with the resulting corner. Can we get a header in here? Polidoro with the delivery. Cleared away by Boubacar Kamara. Muller's struggling for fitness, but he just manages to beat Kasake in that midfield area. And he finds Lucian Toma. But we're approaching the 90-minute mark. We still hold our lead here. This will be a huge, huge 3 points. West Ham, incidentally, are 4-1 up against Liverpool. I did mention that they were playing well recently, West Ham, and they've got a good squad. But that is a massive result. A 2-1 win at home. Granted, it is at home. We do want to be winning our home games, but to win against Tottenham is a brilliant, brilliant result. That is a massive 3 points for us. And it extends our gap a little bit further away from that bottom 3. Excellent, excellent stuff. We're just going to move forward. So we're 10 points ahead of that relegation zone after just 12 games. Really great stuff so far. West Ham won 4-1 against Liverpool. That is a magnificent victory for them. West Ham up to 8th place. But saying that, we're only 2 points behind Tottenham, West Ham and Manchester City at the moment, and a further point to Liverpool. I'm not looking at European places by any means, but we're in a very solid mid-table position at the moment. It is very close in the way of points at the minute though, so again, we've got to be mindful. We're on +2 for goal difference. We're not in minus. It's a good place to be in, and we look forward to see what happens next. We've got Burnley away next. They're on the same amount of points as us, and to be fair, it is going to be tough. It's away from home, but the confidence that we could bring in from that brilliant result at home to Tottenham, I genuinely think we have a good opportunity in that Burnley game. But the players are starting to learn as well. They're playing well together. The new signings have bedded in quite well now. Really, really good results there. So we've got Burnley away to come. We've got CSK at home in the Conference League. And we've got games against Brighton, Everton and Arsenal. I think what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do Linfield. I don't really see the point in doing the Linfield game. I think that's going to be the easier game of any of these, to be fair. So I think what we'll do, we'll get Burnley, CSK, Brighton, Everton and Arsenal. I think we'll do those 5 games off camera. We'll come back for Rijeka and Chelsea. I think it's going to be a tough couple of games, obviously. And then after that, it'll set us up to come back at the start of January after the European Conference League part is complete. We'll come back at the start of January for West Ham and Leeds, I think. Unless we've already played them in an episode. I think we've played Leeds, haven't we? We'll see where we end up here, I think. It could be possible we do Southampton, but we'll see what happens. Southampton and West Ham might be a good one. And then after that, we'll come back at I would say the beginning of February for Chelsea. But obviously, if we're playing Chelsea in the next episode, it might be a bit difficult. I'll see how we get on. Rijeka's definitely going to be in the next episode. It may be that I do a double header for these European games to see where we finish in the table. We'll see what happens. But it's definitely going to be Rijeka. That I can tell you for certain. So until next time, guys, thank you very much for all your support. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It is all greatly appreciated. I will see you all next time. And this is Big Will, signing away.